مرحبا على الجميع. كيف الحال؟ إن شاء الله تكونوا كلكم بخير. أوكي. أنا أيمي وراح نحكي اليوم عن محاضرة جديدة، وراح ناخد كلمات جديدة، وأيضا راح نحكي شوي عن نوع جديد من البلورال. Okay, so this plural we are going to talk about today is considered as broken plural, ولكن it will help you because at least broken plural has a lot of words go into this category, but at least certain group of words can share similar rule. Okay, so you remember we have how many types of a plural? We have masculine plural, we have feminine plural, and we have a broken plural. We had a question about this in the quiz. You all answered good, most of you. But I know your concerns. Most of you have a problem with the broken plural. So today we will focus on broken plural, but we will have one rule applies on certain words go into broken plural. So not every broken plural can go this way. We're going to explain it today, ولكن certain words and we'll explain how that can works. خلينا نحكي شوي نجي أولا اليوم عن الكلمات الجديدة اللي راح نحكيها. طبعا if you review the PowerPoint I post every time on the Blackboard, I always put animations, so it's something really interesting when you want to study just following the PowerPoint. ما في أي مشكلة. الكلمات الجديدة راح أحتاجها اليوم. It's these kind of words that take this certain broken plural. So first, let's understand these words. Let's understand the meaning of these words. وبعدها راح نحكي شوية عن البلورال. Okay? هاي الكلمات هي أمير، وزير، سفير، رئيس، مدير، وكيل، زميل، زعيم. خلينا نشوف معنى هاي الكلمات شو. Okay, I will not give you the word in English, but I'll give you a picture and the picture should tell. هذه هي أمير. شو هو يعني أمير؟ the prince. Okay, أمير. وعندنا هذا هو وزير prime minister. Okay, وزير. وهذا هو سفير. سفير. You have to differentiate between two words, سفر وسفير. سفر it means traveling, ولكن سفير means ambassador. مدير the principal. مدير تعني principal وأيضا the manager. Okay, can be both principal و manager. Okay, زعيم the leader. زعيم. وكيل. I couldn't find any picture for this word, so just advertising agent. وكيل. زميل colleague. So زميل is different from صديق someone is your friend, ولكن زميل it's something more than friend, something more formal. Okay, colleague. فإذن هذه هي الكلمات الجديدة. What do you notice about these words? Now if we go back to these words one by one, and we will see them all. أمير، وزير، سفير، مدير، زعيم، وكيل، زميل. You will notice all of these words have the same pattern. They are the same rhythm. They sound the same thing. أمير، وزير، سفير. There is something as sounds the same. So these words all on the same pattern of فعيل. فعيل. أمير, the same pattern of فعيل. وزير, فعيل. سفير, فعيل, the same pattern. These words who follow this pattern, we consider them as broken plural. And these words follow certain rule in a plural. So it's still considered broken, ولكن they have certain rule. It doesn't mean there is no other kind of a broken plural. There is many kinds. But at least in Arabic we could put these words all into one pattern. So any word في اللغة العربية, أي كلمة on the same rhythm of فعيل, وكيل, زميل, زعيم, it will follow this rule I'm going to explain now. شو هي هذه الرول? Okay, we use the plural فعلاء. So when you change it to plural, you follow the pattern of فعلاء for most words referring to male humans when the singular has the pattern of فعيل. Okay, so these have the pattern of فعيل. When you change it to plural, you have to follow the new pattern. It is فعلاء. I'll explain this with examples so we'll understand this. This pattern is used for people. So most of these words refer to people. Amir, the prince. Prince is actually a person. Wazir, a person. Safir, Zamil. These, if you notice, there is something common. Oh, this stupid thing keeps appearing. Sorry. If you notice something, these all have some common characteristic. These words, they all refer to people. Second, they are all on the same pattern of fa'il. So it cannot be used for words that are not male human. Okay, so for example, if you have Amira, it means a princess, it's a different story. We'll talk about this. So we don't use, so this pattern specifically to masculine broken plural. Got it? So if you have mudira, like women principal, we cannot use this pattern. This is only when it's male. Mudir, wakil, zamil. Tamam? Okay. So how that works, let me make it big so you can see it better. Okay. خليها أكبر شوي. Because I want to make it clear. Okay. Let's see how this works. So, هون أمير, the same pattern of فعيل, become أمراء, the same pattern of فعلاء. Okay, أمراء. So you only delete this vowel yi in the middle and add a, alif, وهمزة at the end. Okay, أمير أمراء, وزير وزراء, سفير سفراء. This word is queer and I will explain it later. But رئيس become رؤساء. We cannot say رئيس و, just doesn't sound good. Okay. مدير مدراء. Oh, فعيل فعلاء, فعيل فعلاء. زعيم زعماء. وكيل وكلاء. زميل زملاء, and so on. Okay, so remember the following words. These are considered plural, and it's not masculine regular, it's not feminine regular. These words considered broken plural, but we know a broken plural in Arabic has no rule. ولكن this group of words have certain characteristics in common together, so we could figure out a rule for them. However, that doesn't mean all the broken plural follow this pattern. It's only this group of words. Any word on the same pattern of fa'il, okay, and should be male. So if this word رئيسة, it will be a different story. I will explain in the coming slides. زعيم, see, it's male on the same pattern of fa'il, so it's زعماء. So if you see I'm repeating, it's a lot, so it can stay in your mind. Don't hate me for that. I know I'm repeating a lot. Okay, so we're done with this. I wanted to make it its normal size. Anyways, I'll not save it. فخلينا نحكي هون شو اللي صار. What's happening here? We have see these both words, guys. So this is the regular one, Amir, Omara. It's just regular one, the same pattern of فعيل. What we do here, we omit حرف الياء and we said Omar, so, and you add at the end ألف وهمزة. Okay, ولكن if you have Hamza as a root, what do we mean as a root? If Hamza is in the middle of the word, like in Ra'is, you have Hamza in the middle, then only in this case, this will be the original word is Ra'asa, so it will be Ru'asa. I'm trying to find it on my keyboard. Yeah, Ru'asa. Okay, we change al-Hamza ila waw وadd only in this word. Okay, so Ra'is can be Ru'asa. Okay, then you might have this question. How about if these were female words? What about if I have Wazira, female prime minister? What about if I have Safira, Raisa, Mudira, Zaima? This is much easier than even you expect. It will follow just the regular feminine plural. Wazira, wazirat. So you delete ta marbuta, التاء المربوطة, you delete it and you add at the end. Amira, you delete the تاء المربوطة and you make amirat. Okay, wazira, wazirat. Amira, amirat. رئيسة, رئيسات. وكيلة, وكيلات. زميلة, زميلات. سفيرة, سفيرات. مديرة, مديرات. Okay, much easier the feminine one. صحيح؟ خلينا نشوف هون. Also, I will give you some general nouns. You might need them. And these general nouns, they are just female, considered female in Arabic. They have no male. There is no male. Okay, so in Arabic we say wizara, ministry. We just have wizara. We don't have wizar. We don't have any male. It's just ministry in Arabic considered as female, wizara. So if you want to change it to plural, you will go to this rule, the same of this rule. You will delete ta marbuta wa add at the end. Tamam? So wizara, wizarat, ministry. Safara means embassy. Safara. So safir means ambassador and safara means embassy. Safara, umara, wakala, زعامة, رئاسة, زمالة. All of these words, they are just have female version in Arabic. There's no male. We don't have wukal. It's just like this. Therefore, they follow this feminine role. Okay? I don't want to overwhelm you with more material. I really want you to study these words very well. I need you to master this plural very well. If you still have difficulty, please text me on WhatsApp or email me. Please. Okay? The reason I didn't provide you with more, I want you really to master this one. After you feel comfortable with this, review this lecture several times. Review the PowerPoint. Try to pronounce these words and say them out loud. Try to تلفظ كل كلمة هون. كل كلمة. Say زعيم. Just repeat it several times until you get familiar with the word. وكيل. And after you get familiar with all of these things, I prepared this sheet for you. وهذه موجودة على البلاك بورد. What I want you to do here, so you have the noun wazir, it means minister. I gave you the meaning already, and I gave you the masculine plural, which is wuzara, and the feminine plural wazirat. تمام. The only thing I want you to give me a sample in a sentence. You give me, I need to put them in a sentence. تمام. So, but the idea of this exercise, I want you to have this handout with you and provide a sentence. Try to make the sentence either for feminine plural or masculine plural. You are free. Okay, but I want you to get familiar with this. Amir, Umara, Amirat, Safir, Sufara, Safirat. Okay, so like just repeat them. Okay, I have them all for you here, and try to put them in meaningful sentences. These words, guys, are very important. Why? If some of you they want in the future to work for the government, or you want to work in any embassy, these words you will hear a lot. I was working in the embassy, and these words you will need to use. دائما وزير, أمير, سفير, رئيس, مدير, زعيم. These are more formal, professional words, and these are really, really important. Even important in politics. I really want you to master the meaning very well. Okay, pay attention how to change it to plural, and try to give me sample sentence. Even the homework is not heavy here. I'm not giving you a lot of homework because I really want you to learn and benefit as much as you. I don't want to overwhelm you with homeworks at this point. Okay, and try also with this handout to hide this and try to guess. Okay, wazir, how can I make it plural? Try. Can you work it out? Wuzara. Why? Because wazir is on the same pattern of fa'il. So when you change it to masculine plural and it should be broken, you will see the same pattern of fu'ala. Then it will be wuzara, amir, umara, safir, sufara, and so on. While if it's a feminine, it's different story. Let's say here we have wazira, it will be wazirat, amira, amirat. تمام. اوكي شباب، شكرا جزيلا لكم، وان شاء الله let me know اذا في اي سؤال. اكتبوا لي ايميل، اكتبوا لي اي شيء، حتى لو على الواتساب. وايضا اريد شو بدي اقول لكم، ان شاء الله في يوم الجمعة I will give you update because I want to meet with each one of you individually on Teams. Schedule a meeting. I wanna ask you what difficulties you have, how are you doing, and just want to make sure you are on the right track. Okay, so شكرا جزيلا لكم، وإن شاء الله I will see you on Friday. مع السلامة.